everyone, this is Chris Keys hanging out at 2025 NAMM at the Ernie Ball booth with Josh. Josh, how you doing?
Doing great. Having a great show so far. A lot of anticipation and excitement for the new 2025 Sterling by Music Man line.
Well, let's dive right into it, man. Tell me about it.
Let's do it. So, starting off with one of our most requested features to bring back into our Axis line, our new double locking tremolo equipped AX50. So this one comes with a roasted maple neck and fingerboard on it, available in our new Lava Burst and Yucatan Blue finishes in the AX50 line. These are going to have a $649 price point for them. Something we've had a lot of requests for from our customer base for years, since our Axis series has lived in our sub-series line, but now being able to reintroduce it with the double locking tremolo for all the customer requests that we've had out there.
Yeah, and I see it's got roasted necks on these too.
Yeah, roasted maple necks and fingerboards that we're doing. That's kind of one of the signatures of our Sterling series. That's the mid-range line, $499 and up, and the majority of those instruments will have roasted maple necks on them as well.
Right on. Well, let's move down the line here.
Yeah, so this is our new Stingray Plus, the SR50X that we're introducing this year. Beautiful seafoam green finish, as well as the black with tortoiseshell pickguard. Some cool features. This is basically what we've done with a few of our instruments, adding the Plus into them. Just some upgraded features like new P90 pickups in this one, push volume boost, block inlays, and painted headstock. Just something that gives it that real next push into the next level, but it's keeping that same sort of price point, so we're at $599 for these ones.
That's a real nice deal. And keep on cruising, we got the HSS setup.
Yeah, so this is our new sub-series Cutlass Classic with a vintage-inspired tint in the headstock and neck. These are going to maintain the same $349 price point that we've had in the line for years past, but now come equipped with that vintage-inspired tint and higher output pickups as well. Olympic white, Sherwood green, and Daphne blue finishes available for these.
And is there anything going on with the switching we should know about, or is it just kind of standard 508?
Switching, yeah, pretty much standard. Everything else is going to, electronic configurations is going to remain the same as our sub-series line that we're offering for a $349 price point. And it's going to maintain that same price. Even though we've got those upgraded features into it, it's going to stick with that price.
Awesome. Now I see we're moving into some basses here. Yeah. We got a bass and another guitar.
Right. We've got our new SB14 Sterling model bass. We offered an SB14 early last year in natural finish, and now it was a limited edition. Sold out of those pretty quickly, so we're happy to be reintroducing it into the line in a new blue pearl finish. It's a passive bass, so it's a little different from some of the Ray 34 stuff that we've got in our line.
I see another Cutlass here.
Yeah, this is another one, so same deal as the sub-series Cutlass, one of the Sherwood green offerings that we've got this year. Another Cutlass that we've got is part of our intro series. So this is the introduction level line, $199 price point on these guitars. Got a few different finishes available. These were our real popular ones for the holiday season that we announced late last year. Sunrise orange, electric blue, canvas white, and black options available, all in HSS configurations. And our basses in that intro series, $249 price point that we've got for these in misty green, electric blue, sunrise orange, and black options as well.
All I can think about right now is ice cream. We got mint chocolate chip and we got a creamsicle. I'm hungry for ice cream.
You know what? That's one of the things, because we all scream for ice cream and we all love these finishes. So,
well, I know there's people out there that love bass, so let's talk about these basses.
Right. So this is one of our announcements at the show this year. We don't have in stores just yet. They're not available, but we're going to be releasing later in the year. So we're going to start with a few different models that we're going to have that on, starting with the Dark Ray 5, our very popular Dark Ray bass with the Dark Glass preamp built in. So it's basically a pedal board inside your bass. That one we're going to be reintroducing, but as a 5-string model. Again, a lot of these are just popular demand that we've had customers reach out to us, and anytime someone emails us and says, hey, why don't you guys do this one? We want all our customers to know that you are heard, and that is something we take into account when we're introducing our line. So this is I'll say a collaboration with our customer base that we're doing for this year. And the most popular one being our bongo bass. We've had tons of requests for this over the years, just something that we've worked really hard on and making sure we have that price point available so it's still feasible in the Sterling by Music Man line, even though it's something that Music Man has introduced for years. Theirs with the 4-band EQ. Ours is going to have a 2-band, so you'll see a few differences for the price point, stuff like that. It's going to have a pickup blend in it, so that's something we're doing for the first time in the line. But it'll be available in 4 and 5 string in Fire Mist Purple and Stealth Black.
What's the price point on this dark gray?
Those will all be TBD, so they're going to be announced later. Availability dates and prices will be announced later for these models. So some new finishes in our Luke models this year. We've got the new Purple Sparkle and Bodhi Blue available this year. All the same great features of our Luke line. So the contoured neck and push-push volume boost in Luke's signature modeled shape, but now with some new finishes that we're introducing. One of them being inspired by our beautiful Purple Sparkle Ray 34 that's been a customer favorite for years. So we've got that black hardware and Purple Sparkle look to really make it pop on him.
What do we got here?
Yeah, these are a few highlights from our existing line. So our Valentine chambered body with the Bigsby equipped tremolo, something that's existed and lived in our line for the last few years, as has our Pete Wentz signature bass. So Fall Out Boy's Pete Wentz passive bass that we've got available for a Fiesta Red and Black finishes available in our line, as is our Richardson, which is another one that we've had existing in the line for a while. Jason Richardson signature 7-string available in Pearl White. So our Joe Dart was one of our big highlights from 2024. It was a timed release that we had earlier in the year, and Joe Dart from Wolfpack's popularity definitely shone through with the reception that we had to it, which has definitely led to some happy customers that have been reaching out to us directly, letting us know how happy they are with their basses, and we love it, because it's a player's bass, passive bass with a single volume knob, no frills in the look of it, but you know what? It's all right there in the thumb.
You guys already lassoed in Corey Wong on the Stingray and the Ernie Ball side too.
He's on the Ernie Ball side. Stay tuned. We'll see what comes about from that.
Awesome. What's behind me here?
Okay, so as we were talking about new releases for later in the year, we've got 3 signature models that we'll be announcing later in 2025. Our new Fluff, Rabia Masad, and Kaizen models that we'll be doing this year. So the Fluff guitar is going to come equipped with Fluff's signature Seymour Duncan pickups, as well as stock with Ernie Ball beefy strings tuned to C sharp, giving it that unique artist feel. Some really cool finish names that we're going to be doing for it. I'm on a Boat Blue and Rule of Thumb Red. So very unique to Fluff's personality and style. Those will be announced later in the year, as will be our Rabia Masad signature Stingray with a total player's guitar with the recessed carve for unparalleled fret access. We've got the coil split in the tone position, as well as glow-in-the-dark side marker inlays. And this one will be available later in the year as well. Blood Red and Ashen Black. I think there might be some edits on those names, but yeah, they're going to be announced later in the year when those come out. And lastly, our new Kaizen models. So in collaboration with Tosin Abasi, the Kaizen was one of the most popular releases for Music Man. They've got a lot of different features on it. That ours is going to be the stripped down version. So we won't have the multi-scale or infinity radius on ours, but it does come equipped with a real beautiful, unique body style. Some Steinberger tuners, first time we're introducing those into the line. And it'll be available in a 6 and 7 string model in Fire Mist Purple and Stealth Black.
Josh, you have aced the test, my friend. You knew this from boot to bonnet. I thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Appreciate
and
it.
If people want to learn more about Ernie Ball, Sterling, all that stuff that you guys are doing, Music Man, where should they go online?
SterlingByMusicMan.com. Follow all of our social media channels as well. Links are going to be on the website as well.
Thank you so much, Josh.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Keep watching, y'all.